the video as member only and or subscribers only. So no haters in the chat, right? Basically. And then here I go, and I got this dude in the chat who says, and this dude's a frequent flyer. What did he say? Hold on, let me read this right. He said, "This music does not slap." Bro, okay, first off, you guys missed a lot of me. I haven't been live in like 5 days, which is okay. I rested this week. I had a good weekend. I had a great Monday. I was like, yo, I'm going to go live. After this Dodger game, that shit never ended. It was 18 innings, the longest game ever. Like, I was just like, oh, my God. And then, of course, tonight, your boy Shohei, he's pitching. I was watching it right now, but I'm here with you. I said, I got to go live. I can't do my dudes like this. Guys out there that are screaming bloody murder, relax. Dudes out here going, Morantz. Oh, that light's not on. Sorry. Say, Morantz, where are you? Oh, I missed you, man. We were doing so good. The momentum was going so well. Yeah, momentum was going so well. Good. We're still going well. Life's still going good. We got a lot. See, I take it back. It's smooth. Oh, Zane. You know what's crazy? We're rocking this week. Bro, 4 new tires for my daughter. Got the alignment done. Got the shock fixed. Guys, I learned so much about cars, right? The dude lied to me, right? So look at this. This is your shock, okay? This is your shock. This is your wheel, okay? Now, your shock holds your wheel in place, okay? Holds the plate in place. Now, if at any time this shock gets bent, that's straight actually, it gets bent, your wheel's not going to sit right. So then they're going to burn uneven, right? This dude, the mechanic, tried to tell me it was the lower arm, it was this, it was that. No, it was none of that shit. It was just the shock. We got that fixed. I'm so excited. No more flat tires. My daughter's rolling smooth. Anyway. So Zane, check this out, bro. Before we get into the stock talk, guys, if you don't know, welcome back. Welcome back to Morantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice, all the education in the world. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing. You guys probably think he just been sitting back. No, I've literally been studying something new, something that's been talked about in the past, yet I wanted more clarification because there are some crumbs that connect to what we're dealing with today, and we're going to go over that. We're also going to go over headlines. We're going to go over all the headlines. What do I just put up? OpenAI and NVIDIA, is that what I do? They're connected to everything. This is so stupid. This is getting out of hand, okay? But I have a feeling, and I want to put it out there. I've got a feeling. You got a feeling. Do. Anyway, so check this out. You guys don't know. I'm gonna start off the show with like some stuff that's been happening to me all week, right? Or whatever it happened this whole weekend. So Friday, wifey and I killing it. I think we even went out on Friday. I can't remember. Did we go out, babe? We went out dancing. We had to have gone out dancing. I don't remember. What did we do Friday? We probably didn't go out dancing. No, we were getting ready for homecoming because my son's homecoming. I knew that. Oh, and then I don't remember what we did. No, we got him ready because we had to go get him a haircut. I had to go do stuff, right? Yeah, we had a haircut in the morning. We didn't go out Friday. Okay, whatever. I don't think we did. I can't really remember. I don't remember much. I just remember we're beasts, right? So, get my kid a haircut. He loved it. First time in 15 years that he actually loved his haircut. Cool. Tipped the dude. I felt good. I was like, here you go, bro. A 20 on me. Tipped him $20 on a $40 haircut. I gave him $60. I just felt like that good. And plus, I like to take care of people who take care of me. They woke up early. They opened up the shop an hour early so that my son can get his haircut on time and we can get going because we had stuff to do. My wife did a giveaway. Or she did like a promo at her place. So some little boy, and I even posted it in the Discord, some little dude was dressed as Pokemon. So my wife's like, "Wait," I was like, "Baby, I'll be right there." So I grab all my stuff. I jump out there. No video. I didn't want to record anybody. I didn't want to go through that. I wasn't there for that. I just wanted to give this kid a reason to start collecting. And I found out that he started liking Pokemon 2 weeks ago because he bought the game. So he just bought the game and started liking Pokemon. That's his thing. I said, good, now you're into games, and here's what you can do. You can collect the cards, and I gave him PSA graded cards. I gave him a book to store it all. He had a little brother, gave him a book, didn't leave him out. And then I gave cards away to everybody, and I was telling him where to get the cards, GameStop. Start talking to the parents about investing. You never know. But I'm just planting seeds, right? You just go around planting seeds. It might be Johnny Appleseed, whatever it may be. So that night, I'm going to tell you what happened on Saturday, okay? So that night, My son goes to homecoming. He has a blast. We meet everybody, meet his girlfriend's parents and all that stuff. So we're chilling. And my wife goes, hey, let's go to your Tia's birthday party. Everyone's going to be there. Now, everybody was there. My brothers, two of my brothers were there, which is awesome. My older brother, my younger brother, not all of my cousins, but the cousins that wanted to show up were there. There was a lot of them, maybe like 50. And the place was packed. So it's so cool. I showed my wife like how we do it, the way we park our cars. We park our cars so there's no drive-bys. So you park them a certain way at an angle, and then it layers the party so like no one can just like pass by and do a drive-by, whatever. But we've always parked like that because we grew up in the hood. I promise you, it's the hood. But we're just chilling. So then we had all the high school kids mobbing over to the party because my dad's the DJ. Now my dad's the DJ. My dad's killing it, right? He's doing what my dad does for years. The first time I've seen my dad DJ in maybe like 4 years because he wasn't healthy. He wasn't doing it. Maybe 2 years. I don't want to exaggerate. Maybe 2 or 3. But he finally started DJing again. But he's right there. He's like, hey, man, I need some help. So I'm helping him. He couldn't fix the fog machine. Well, you guys know I know how to fix a fog machine because I use it during earnings or whatever, right? So I fix it for him. I get that going. Boom. We start blasting out fog. We got the lights going, lasers. He's got the songs going. Little cousin of mine walks up. Little dude. He's a little guy. He's like, I don't know, 7 years old. He's like, hi, my name's Liam. I'm like, whose kid is this? One of my cousin's kids named Liam. But he's cool. And he's like, yeah, I got a song I want to request. Now, of course, everybody requests all the K-pop songs. And I was like, that's fine. But that's what I thought about when I saw Zayn. And he said, hey, man, this song don't slap. Well, this little dude who's like 7 years old, the whole party went crazy. I'm talking about, and listen to me, I've heard this song. I didn't know it was like a banger, and it's not. But these little high school kids, and I'm trying to tell you, we're in the hood, okay? Like they're little hoodlums, like they're all lined up in Pendletons and like this, and with Nike Cortez and full socks all the way up to the top, and all the kind of what's up, dog? What's up, Holmes? Where you from? Huh? Hey, this little dude requested this song. And no, it was so unassuming because I told my dad, I said, I don't think anybody's gonna dance to this shit. I never heard it, but I had heard it before. But then my dad played it, and my dad's like, yeah, he don't even have it. He played it out my phone. Everybody came from all around the corners in the street because everybody was on the corners in the street. I'm telling you, there was people out there. They all just came rushing over to the dance floor area, and they all just started. I'm like, what the hell is this? This shit is dudes requesting these songs. Yeah, bro, it was wild. Shout out to Liam. No shit. Yeah. The boy's bad. How much you DJ my wedding, Marantz? Gordo, I don't DJ, bro. Let me. You ever try? Listen. I don't want to say like I got a crazy wife, right? My wife's not crazy. She's extremely intelligent. She's level-headed. But she's Latin, bro. Could you imagine? Hey, mama, I'm going to go DJ this wedding. No, the hell you are? Do you not know? Like I grew up with like stories of DJing and my dad telling me what the environment was like. Oh man, let me tell you, they in the booth. They're requesting songs. They're whispering in your ear. No. No, I'm good, bro. I don't need the devil. I don't need none of that. No, sir. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. My pops was in that bitch. My dad. I remember my mom used to go to every event my dad DJ'd. My mom was right there. Like she wasn't helping. She wasn't grabbing records or anything like an album, a record crate. She wasn't doing none of that shit. My mom was just there. Mean mugging. I'm like, what are you doing? And she out there dancing, waiting for her song to come on. Still just looking. And she posted up behind my pops every time. I was like, damn, Mom, you're a hawk, bro. Let my dad have some fun. I don't know. It ain't fun. I ain't going. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I told my wife years ago, I said, baby, I think I'd be a good DJ. She said, I think you'd be a better husband. I said, okay. You're right. Shit. She's the smash this lives and the thumbs up. Thank you, Toxica. My wife is so crazy. She wanted to buy a shirt that said Los Toxicas or something, run my life or something. Like, I don't know what she said. She said, we're all going to wear matching shirts. And I said, I'm not wearing that shit. I'm not co-branded. Anyway, somebody sent me a song they want me to play. I'll play it later. I don't have time right now. We got stuff to do. We got people to say. things to do. Hey, how about that most controlled stock ever? You guys have you guys heard about it? We'll do some GameStop talk right now, guys. Welcome back. Here is GameStop. What a damn chart, huh? I can't with this shit. I just can't, guys. Listen, I've been following stocks forever, and you guys know I've been following this one every day of my life for the last almost 5 years now. I can't believe, or I can believe, the manipulation that is happening today. To give you an example, 1 hour chart. This is extremely irregular. Extremely irregular. I don't get to see Sears Tower in a chart in a long time. It doesn't happen that often. But for the stock to close at 23.30, and then 2 days ago it closed at 23.30, the exact same price. So not only did we give back what we gained, we're back to status quo. We're back to flush with no volume, nothing. But it's funny we talk about the volume, and it's funny we look at it this way, because before I ever do that, I want to show you this post here. This was posted in the Discord. You guys talked about it. I talked about it in a video today. But this is our inflow. And the inflow on 10/28, which is today, for whatever reason, the stock goes down. And my brother's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to my brother. My oldest brother. But the inflow on large scale orders, is the biggest number I've ever seen compared to the outflow. We are inflowing over 70, 80%. 80% on inflow. Outflow is somewhere in the range of around 15. And I know there's a variance of 5. I'm just saying, I'm just ballparking numbers for you. It is that crazy to me. That drastic of a difference. The fact that it's 82 to 83% inflow and the outflow, and somebody will tell you, well, it doesn't mean much, Marantz, whenever you say inflow and outflow, because the inflow could be all one share at a time, right? One share transactions. And then the outflow could be this. But no, that's not true. That tracker's showing you that you have a massive inflow, and the market maker's not having price discovery. There is no price discovery. So everyone is getting this price, but no one's selling at this price. That's the truth to me. That I'm just telling you guys, the volume's not there. 8 million shares of traded back and forth is not there. That's not volume. Not on a float of 590 million shares. The elevated float, right? I know it's 447, but we're talking about an expanded float where people hold positions that they're not willing to trade out of. That's the point. The shares that are floating out there are basically none. We're talking about nothing here. So for this stock to go back and forth just like a ping pong, just boom, 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 it's just too much. It's too much. There's no net. It's just let's hit the ball back and forth. But it's pure manipulation. But I'm going to show you something I found. Something that's going to pick up your antennas. Some of you guys who care about GameStop, and we'll talk about it. I'll also go over all the updates for the last couple of days that I missed. So I owe you something, okay? How does it stop so we will see some money? You know, Topwater, I don't know what you're trying to see. Last year, I'll do this for you. Last year, my account was right here. Here. So last year, this account, if I go to summary, which is fine. This same said date, whatever, maybe a year ago, 25th, I was at 18,000. By the 30th, I was at 20,000. So let's just call it 18 to 20 in that range, right? The account's now sitting at 49. Could I ever dream that I would put away $50,000 into GameStop and be good with my position and be happy? I never would have dreamt this. Not a year ago. A year ago, if you told me that I'm standing here with 18 versus 50, what would I tell you? I say, you're crazy. There's no way. The price is the same. The stock price has not moved. Just so we're very clear, some people have found a way to get a little deeper, yet all while respecting your money. Let's go look at 2024 right here. 2024, October 28th. See that? Went up on a Monday. So it went from close of $20.57, ran all the way up to $22.73. We're at $23.30 right now. So we're technically up from last year to this year, up $1. But if you position yourself right for this run, where this gradual increase that you've been looking at, this stock, you're going to find value. Webull chart. So sorry I didn't show you the chart right there. I was trying to show it to you. So this is your weekly. And this is going to tell you that we're in the same spot last year, right here. On this given week, we finished out at $20.57. The next week, $22.41. We're up. Water's still running. Okay. And as we keep elevating, guys, there's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. A lot of things that happen behind the scenes are the market keeps going up and to the right as we keep going up gradually. We're not coming down. I know some people try to scare you and say, we're coming down, or it's low. It's not down, guys. This stock just keeps going up. And it's playing out just like any stock would, where you have this support from $18 all the way to $23. 18 to 23, it's a $5 swing in the upside, up and to the right, $5. But $5 realistically on $18, I mean, you can do that math, but it's 18 is around 30% increase. So we're up 30% from the previous low, and the high is condensing on down, so it's smashing the roof. We're pushing the roof down. It doesn't mean, I just want to put this out there for people that don't know about investing. When you have higher lows, that's not a bad thing. The fact that it never peaks as high as it once was is not a bad thing. Not if the ground keeps coming up. All it means is we're going to have compression. And when it finally gets so tight that you can't get tight anymore, it can break down. It can break down. I'm not going to say it can't. I saw it happen here. Here, in this run right here, sideways, we were getting compressed, pushed down, pushed down, pushed down. But the minute you get pushed down past the point of break, where you can't go, there's nowhere to go but up, this is what happens. It's the equivalent of a spring, a physical bed spring. I'm compressing over time. So many people are invested at these levels. We now have capitulation, right? So you're going to break. And you know when the levee breaks because you have these small runs first. This is your gamma squeeze. Okay? Your gamma squeeze happens and we start running. And this is when people get really antsy. You get all the grinders back. You get all the traders, all the day traders. You get all the swing traders. And you get the big shit talkers on the internet where they're like, yeah, this is what I predicted all along. Okay, great. So that's going to happen again. But when it happens, it elevates you to another level. You move up. So what did we really do? Just so that we're clear, we came from $9.95. We're now at 23. We moved up 100% because the low was a 100% increase of $18 and some change. So if you're here and you were here at $9, what's the next low? 17, 18.73. So you go from 9 to 18. That's your low. And we're walking from that point all the way up. But as we walk up, that ceiling comes down, the run all the way up. It's just a shakeout. Okay, you can't shake me out. You can't get rid of me. And the reason why I hate, people that don't know, where they say, hey, it was Ryan Cohen. He stopped the run. Ryan Cohen didn't stop a run. Ryan Cohen came in here and bought it at the bottom. And if you don't know by what I mean by bought at the bottom, Ryan sold shares at $20, guys. He sold it to Wall Street. He sold it to the public. He sold everybody down here at the bottom. He didn't want to have you be a bag holder at 64. He didn't want to have you be a bag holder at 40. He didn't want to have you be a bag holder at 35. He said, you know what? I'm going to give people value. People that want to buy these shares, I'm going to open them up to the public. Here you go. So what did we all? We all bought them. Bigger banks bought them, whoever it may be, because there's billions of dollars out here. It wasn't just retail that bought in. But Ryan found investors to buy in at 23, 22. He showed them, hey, look at this. This is the run you have. This is the excitement you have. But I'm going to let you get in down here. just so that you can prepare yourself, reposition yourself to make the next move. So the next move is here, guys. Okay, we're already here. We're already here, and if you've been invested with this company and this stock, and you've been watching the show for a long time, you realize you're getting to a tight point. This is elementary. This movement of the stock, it does not have this vision of going sideways and then flatlining. It's not possible. Okay, it's just not possible. It's not the way the stock moves. What I will show you is that when you have a bullish pennant and it's going down, this trend line is going down, this trending channel is going down, you bounce out. In our case, we're technically going up. We're going up from this bounce, but the rip out of it is going to tear the heart out of some people. It's really going to go test this line again, this top line. And then maybe we go sideways and maybe we don't break out until 2027, 2028. Very possible. But for some of you guys that like to make money every day and guess the market of where it's going and you can't get enough of gambling, this is not the stock for you. This investment is forever. And what I mean by forever is this guy asking to take some money, or I want to use the words you used here, Topwater. You said, how does it stop so we see some money? What is it that you want to see? I'll ask you point blank. I mean, what did you want to do? Did you want to see $100 on the shares? Cool. So you see $100 per share. Now what do? You're going to go sell, and then what are you going to get? What are you going to do with the money? You need the money that bad? Go for it. You take it. Why wait for 100? Why not take it at 50? Let someone else find that run. Chances are you won't make it that long. Chances are $60 comes and you forget your mind. You forget all level-headed thinkers what they should be doing. Because I'm telling you what it is, guys. When you're at 600 million share float, which eventually is what we're going to be at, we're going to be somewhere in the 650 range million shares. Times it by 40? Times it by 35 per share. That puts you in the S&P 500. That puts you right there where you want to be. So, am I looking for a run out of this world? Yeah, I'm going to get there, but I'm going to take it the right way. I'm not gonna sprint to it. I'm in shape, babe. I've been doing this marathon for a lot of years. You got to condition yourself. You got to condition your heart for what's about to happen. But make no doubt, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And maybe our floor from this standpoint will be up in this upper echelon, and maybe we're at 40. Maybe we're at a 40 on the floor. Maybe we go up 100% from the 23 that we're at now, but we go to 46. And we have enough things happening. There's enough triggers, okay? There's bondholders at 32, 31, 30, 28, 29, whatever the hell it is, 29.85. We got bondholders everywhere, $4 billion worth of bondholders. Those convertible bonds, convertible notes. And then, in addition to that, we have warrants. And our warrants are going to insulate us. So now we're insulated with bonds, we're insulated with our own cash, and we're insulated with warrants. Do you know how much that's worth? I know how much it's worth. That bottom line for GameStop is going to be $15 to $20 billion of just book value. And I know it's hard to say book because there's debt in there. But what I mean is this debt's at 0%. The debt's at 0%. I can go ahead and give you some shares at 32. I have no problem doing that. Valuation of 32 on those shares that we're giving you puts us right up there with $20 billion. Now let our profits do the talking. We haven't even deployed the cash you gave us. We're just trying to make the book even. When you think about GameStop, guys, I want you to think about the smartest company in the world. Much smarter than Microsoft, much smarter than NVIDIA, much smarter than all these guys. And people just don't know that. They have a product that everybody wants. Power packs, everybody wants it. They don't even know they want it because they don't even know about it. But when they find out about it, that you can't handle it. You know what you do if you're GameStop? You give it all away. You just give it all away. You give away everything because 5 years from now, you're going to build in all these layers. PSA graded cards, CandyCon controllers, console releases, video games. You're giving everybody the reason to come to you. For the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to have great quarters. It's not going to be a down round. I mean, what are we doing on Bitcoin right now? You don't think that Wall Street knows? Wall Street knows that if Bitcoin ends over 112, where they're at today, GameStop shows an increase in profits for the quarter. We have until this timeline, maybe even just the first. I don't know. It could be this timeline, but we're here. We're 3 days away from the end. What happens when we start running? What do? Knock it all the way down, build it back up, come over, knock it down. They want 112. They want under 112. That's what they want because we won't have the earnings for it. Warrants, $3. Good job for all you guys still holding out. I'm not gonna fault you for anything. Look at this run. All the way to 380 in the pre-market. Damn, took it all the way, huh? What I tell you, when GameStop starts going up, warrants are gonna go up. So you're gonna have a good run on warrants coming up. All right, so we're within this triangle. You guys see it, top and bottom, getting tough. Shorter timeline. We're gonna have a golden cross right now on the daily. On the weekly, we still hold our golden cross, which is fine. It's cruising out. And I think we'll have that breakout on the weekly. I think it'll be toasted way up here, and we'll start playing in this world over the next year. That's what I see. The monthly, phenomenal chart. Phenomenal. If you can take away everything and just pay attention to the candles from down here in the dollars all the way to 120, you had a great monthly run. But you know what's very particular about this? Very particular about this green candle. This green candle breaks hearts. I want you guys to know something about identity of this candle, okay? This candle has an identity. This candle that is GameStop that went from nothing to something in 1 month did a lot of things to this world. It changed the world. It might have changed your life. It might have changed your world, the way you view investments. But financially, it broke down walls because banks crumbled, hedge funds crumbled, swaps were invented, and something happened behind the scenes, and the only correlation is GameStop. All of you guys know this. All of you guys know that the conversation is, hey, January 2021, something happened. February 2021, something happened. And I have been following it. I have been searching. I saw all the SPACs get launched. I saw when they got launched, being collateral, being the margin on the other side of the trade. I had to find out all these things. And I found something that I can't explain. So when I find something that I can't explain, I don't deem it like I know something you don't, or I'm not the expert. I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know what it all means. I don't. You guys have seen me start from start to finish with this channel the way I am. I investigate. I do my due diligence. I understand. I come to a conclusion. I teach myself. As guys, I taught myself private equity. I taught myself investing, period. I've taught myself a lot of things in life. And it wasn't like somebody over my shoulder, Jiminy Cricket, like, hey, we did this. But something doesn't look right. And I want you to look at it with me. In February of 2021, the same week that GameStop broke the stock market, during February of 2021, okay, the global cleared SOFR swaps, the secured overnight financing rate, swaps, this category saw a record increase of $705 billion in February of 2021, up from the $440 billion in January. The bulk of this of activity occurred through the LCH swap clear of $655 billion, with another $50 billion from the CME over-the-counter market. All right. For everyone out there that's not understanding, this is crazy. Dismissive. If you look at this, the SOFR futures extended 5.5 trillion in February, another record month. The CME alone accounted for 4.5 trillion of this volume. Okay, guys, this all happened right here in January and February of 2021. Now, with all of this money and all of this swap to clear out, to show margin, if you don't know, that's basically what all this is. If I go through it and I read it for you, it'll tell you that the SOFR swaps are derivatives that exchange fixed rate payments for floating rate payments based off the secured overnight financing rate, a U.S. benchmark, which are then processed through a central clearinghouse. This clearing process guarantees both sides of the trade have been mandated for many SOFR swaps by regulations of the CFTC, with platforms like CME Group and LCH handling a significant volume of these investments. Okay, instruments, I'm so sorry. So, they've got to clear every night. We've heard about overnight repos. We've heard about where they park the money and the cash. Whatever it looks like to me when I'm looking at this is they made special exceptions to close out certain clearing. And what I mean by certain clearing, you guys remember that we had this guy, this idiot, who's a ISDA phase 6. Well, when I go into the ISDA closed out framework, okay, this ISDA closed out framework was invented in 2023. I'm going to show you guys something that happened, and we know what happened to prepare in response. I found this, and no one has seen this. There's nobody here. You guys think I'm just sitting around watching Dodger games. No one has seen this because you can't see it. There's only 100 views on YouTube on this thing. The 100 views are the 100 banks that were in this training. Prepared in response to the March 2023 failure of Signature Bank, SVB Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, in the U.S. subsequent to the acquisition of Credit Suisse by UBS, is the closed-out framework is a reference tool that market participants can use to prepare for the potential closeout of collateralized derivatives. Let me tell you something. When I went in and saw this video, and I'll show it, okay? This is the video. It is an hour long. It is the most boring thing in the world.
Hi, everyone.
And everyone is at this damn event, okay? And I was watching this whole damn thing. But the craziest part is no one can watch it because it's a private video, no description, no ads, nothing, 198 views over the last year. 2 thumbs ups. Okay. Now, what they tell you, if you were to watch it, is they're telling you how to close out your positions without exposing yourself, without over leveraging yourself. And they're using real life scenarios. Why would you be doing a real life exercise in a training like this? Why? Because banks were leveraged. The swap is there. That swap is so far there that there's only one thing that happened in February. There's only one thing that happened in January. I pray, if you guys do not know what happened, they halted the stock market. They halted the trading of GameStop. And it wasn't for one day. If I'm not mistaken, it was for like 13 days on some brokerages. Some people were trying to find a way to clear it out. They found it. They found a swap they could do. People were making deals on the side. But you've never seen it at that rate and that closeout ever in your life. And I have been looking everywhere on the internet. I'm trying to find out the swap. I said, okay, so our records, look at this. This category saw a record increase of $705 billion, guys. You think, I don't care. I don't care what they're not or what they are. You know what I really think happened? I think that GameStop tipped the scale on the short, on the leverage, on the margin, and all of these guys refused to accept defeat, and they said, nope, we're going to go ahead and put our money. So like they're basically, their money's bigger than ours. Their timeline's longer than ours. We've got guys in the chat saying, how are we going to get this money? How are we going to make this money? I don't know how you're going to do it, and I don't care. I don't care if you guys ever make $1 on your investments. That's not it. I'm telling you, I am a ride or die. Ride or die, because I can't explain what records we hit and February and March that would trigger you from now. You're talking about a market that was trading at 470 points versus a market that trades at 670 points today. Nobody can explain to me the leverage that's needed for February of 2021 and from January. Nobody can explain that to me other than the fact that you were leveraged on one trade that halted the world. That's the truth. You ever want to look at something? I had somebody tell me this. I was in a meeting, and the guy goes like this. He goes, "Can anybody tell me why home inspections are down versus we don't have as many home inspections on this?" On this, it was another partner, right? Whatever he's saying. He says, "Oh, we don't have that many home inspections. What's going on?" And I'm not even in that industry. I'm not in that industry. I'm not in real estate. I'm in nothing. I'm just listening. There's 70 vendors at this event, and this guy comes out talking to, "Well, what are we missing? Who's not doing their job? What kind of business? How are we losing addressable market cap?" And I'm just like, "Hey, you dumbass, are you serious?" I don't want to say dumbass, not dumbass. He's a smart guy, but I was just like, listening. I was just like, "What are you talking about? The economy's trash, and interest rates are sky high. No one's buying homes. That's why." What do you mean? This is why. It's correlated. Hey, funny. Correlation. Correlation to events that happen makes sense. Right? It makes sense to me when I say SPACs get launched in 2021 at the largest level they've ever been launched. I go check SVB and Silicon Valley, right? At Silicon Valley, and I go check Signature Bank, and I see they're leveraged on SPACs, $19 billion. And everyone's going to say, "No, it's because they were lending money to small businesses and they didn't pay their loans. And they didn't do." And I'm just like, no. All these SPACs were launched, and if you know the return time on a SPAC, it's 2 years. If a SPAC never merges, if a blank check company never merges with an actual company to form a real company like DraftKings or like Lucid Motors or like many other companies that form out of SPACs like 23andMe, then they have to return their money to the investors. What if that money they gave is somewhere else? What if it's used as collateral? So what happens? We close banks. We merge banks. I love it whenever I see a bank merge. You ever see a bank merge and then you go, "Well, I know why they're doing that. They're trying to get saved." Remember when Wall Street crumbles, government comes in and says, "Oh, we got to save something. Not those little guys. Let's just save the big guy. Let's save the big guy." Well, thank God we partnered up, huh, Credit Suisse, and we're with HSBC or whatever, and we're doing our best. UBS, I don't know. Thank God we all partnered up. They gave them all a pass in 2021. Everyone got a free pass like they're Oprah. You get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Otani just got pulled. Thanks, guys. I could turn on the game for you. Oh, wow. We got a free gift of membership there. Thank you so much, because I can. That's massive. It's our first gift of membership tonight. I see a lot of people aren't giving out memberships. I'll tell you why. We did so many this month. We had tons of memberships this month and tons of subscribers. And I will tell you this. I'm going to award you guys really soon. Reward you very soon. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway for subscribers to the show. We'll be giving away a Switch 2 via GameStop. A Switch 2, and it will come with the game, Mario Kart. We're going to do Mario Kart. So, Switch 2, Mario Kart. Comes with the cradle, comes with the controllers. I got it right here. Right? Got the whole thing. It's ready to go. I got all the pieces. I don't know. I got a running nose. Hold on. And no cuts, no ice, no breaks. So that's going to be going away. And here's how we're going to do it. I am going to do a special live stream on Thanksgiving Day. On Thanksgiving Day, I'm telling you now, I might watch the Cowboy game, but after the Cowboy game, and I know people are going to be having dinner with their families, but I am your family. We are a family here. So, on Thanksgiving Day, if you are a subscriber to the show and a member of the show, you will be eligible to win a Switch 2. Flat out. I'm going to give it away. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get you on it. And someone's going to win, and I'll ship it out to you. No questions asked. So, if you do win and you want to donate it, I will give you that option. I know a lot of people do that sometimes with the gifts we give away. And what will happen if you do donate your winning prize, whether it's the Chromatics, I have 2 Chromatics and I have 2 Switch 2s. I'll be giving away a Switch 2 that day and 1 Chromatic as the consolation prize. I will be giving away 1-in-1 on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve on the show to you guys. Or it might be the earnings day. I don't know. You're welcome, Burton. So, either way, those are the prizes given away. If you guys don't want the gifts, I've had that happen before where they say, we're going to donate. This is what will happen. My wife and I will do a giveaway video where we go and give away things, to the kids. Yeah. And we're going to surprise somebody. We're going to rock their world. So I don't think they'll ever think it's coming. But I have PSA graded cards to give away. I have a life to give away. I have a lot to give away. So we're already going to be doing that coming up. I'm going to be doing some other video content coming up real soon. We're doing an event for Grandma Nina. You guys know her. Or you knew of her before she passed. She's a GameStop investor. Her shares are diamond-handed because she's not selling even in the grave. They're in a trust, and they're not going to be sold. And she passed away. But we're going to do it Dias de los Muertos at the cemetery. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be filming that with my wife just to show you the celebration and the heritage of it all. So for those that want to watch, you guys don't have to watch, the way I rock. But yeah, so get ready for Thanksgiving live stream where we'll be giving away a Switch 2. Tell your friends and family to subscribe to the channel, watch the show. You get a chance to win a Switch 2. That's how it goes. Okay, cool. And I want to thank the sponsors of the show. You guys know who you are. We have over 1,000 paid sponsors to this show. It is a show of the people, for the people, by the people. We are small funded. We are small grouped. It's almost like TP USA, Turning Point USA almost, where they're all small individual investors. We have the same thing, but for GameStop. So I thank you. Burton, thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. 1 volunteer to donate. Oh, I volunteered to donate? Oh, Funny Spider. Appreciate you, brother. Funny Spider is the number one. Bro, that guy is real for the show. He is a Team 51 subscriber, so that means he really helps out the show. And then Funny Spider's been a member for over 32 months. And that's just a member. He's been watching the show since day one. Funny Spider's been with me since way back, since 4 flats in a Cadillac. So thank you. Part of me is still convinced that the June 3rd, 2024 stock market technical error day was all about GameStop. Yeah, everything's about GameStop. And I'm going to keep saying that. So I'm down with it. Just bought Mario Kart bundle at GameStop. Welcome to the Jamie Elitist Club, Ape Alto. Hopefully you can win something with that. So if I win, you can re-gift it. Cool. Dane Slayer. Look at you, bro. There's another guy who's been with me forever. Dane Slayer. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. We got to get you some updates. I didn't put them on the screen. I didn't have time to do them all. I'm too busy looking up the is the contract stuff. Like I have these. I already went so deep, guys, as far as doing my homework. So I have the closeout framework. So they built this and they started doing the framework on closing out your position because you were over leveraged. So I've been reading into it and figuring it out. I also have the swap clear, your clearing options. So what exactly has been happening and how are they doing it? So I'm trying to figure it all out. It's a lot of work to figure out. It's a lot of information that I'm trying to understand. But look at this. This is kind of crazy, right? CME, which manages the largest listed rates derivatives market, is on track for its 5th consecutive record year as activity has reflected policy uncertainty. Let me tell you guys something. The U.S. exchange reported 17% boost in average daily volume for the first 5 months of the year to 15.96 million lots, according to exchange data. Let me tell you guys something. 5 years in a row. Okay, anybody know what happened 5 years ago? I think you do know. So that's what I'm paying attention to. Trends that exist over all of these years that I've been looking at. Look at this. 10 big banks settle U.S. interest rate swaps rigging litigation. If you look here, accusing them of conspiring to rig the now $465 trillion market for interest rate swaps. So 10 banks were ordered to pay pennies. And who are the banks? Barclays, Morgan Stanley, UBS, PNB, Citi, Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse, because now part of UBS, so they had to do that. HSBC, it's all the same players, guys. All the same players. So I'm preparing myself for the inevitable. I wanted to talk about this in a way because it was kind of bullshit the other day, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it to you guys. We had GameStop rally in the pre-market. Some type of closing activity was happening. And it says GameStop stock rallies after White House amplifies console wars ceasefire. This is such bullshit. What would the White House reposting a tweet do for the stock? I mean, do we live in a box where everybody thinks that people have Twitter and or they pay attention to the tweets and think they know what they are and they attribute it to value? Ooh, White House retweeted GameStop, therefore there's some type of value. I don't understand. It's just not true. But it's the first headline you're going to read, and it's going to say shares jumped 7.7%. You think that's why? I don't think that's why. I call complete bullshit. So GameStop posted about that war a day before. That didn't matter. It just gave them something to go grab. It's funny that Roaring Kitty comes into folds. He comes into the fold, he starts posting, and then they go grab that, and they use it as their ammunition. I've seen people do this. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen anyone give GameStop the value or the increase of what they do. Like I'm going to tell you how correlated it is, and we're going to go over that article right now. GameStop sells the most Pokemon cards, the most video games, the most Magic the Gathering cards, the most Nintendo Switches. They're the prime location because that's what they are. Almost $4 billion worth of merchandise. All of those companies are having record years. Nintendo, with the Pokemon, with the Switch 2, Hasbro, just so that we're clear, killed it. I told you guys this. The Wizards just worked their magic on earnings. The Dungeons & Dragons maker raised its outlook after a 42% surge in tabletop and digital gaming sales. They have a 42% surge right here. It says Magic the Gathering. Right there. Best known for Magic the Gathering. So when you look in here, total revenue, $1.4 billion. I'm going to go look for Magic the Gathering. Is it here? Tabletop gaming, Wizards. Where's the gaming? Where's the cards? I don't even know what all this is. It says here, indeed, Wizards now accounts for 40% of their total sales, up from 30%. So is that what it is? Wizards of the Coastal Digital and Revenue? I don't know. Is that part of the cards? I don't even know. Tabletop gaming? That would be cards, right? Something. Magic the Gathering, which is both a complicated strategy game and a compelling storytelling engine, is producing some particular spellbinding results with its revenue up an eye-watering 55%. 55%. Oh, is that because of partnership with PSA? No. How do you think they sell these cards? Where do you buy your Magic cards from? The cushion against new tariffs, which has been lifted to as high as 100%. Hasbro said it made more plans to be resilient against that China tariff dollar, and Magic Gathering is just the tip of the 1 billion digital iceberg. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that awesome? I thought it was pretty awesome. That GameStop is the reason while all these companies are prevailing and being amazing, yet GameStop's not giving a premium yet. Microsoft worked out a deal with OpenAI where they're going to own 27% of the company. I have a huge problem with this. Do you guys know the valuation of OpenAI? Not how much money do they make, because they don't make that much money anyway from user paying system, but it's not for profit just yet. But they're given like a $500 billion valuation. They've committed $300 billion, right? Via Oracle, round trip, over to NVIDIA, whatever it may be. Now 27% of this company is going to be owned by Microsoft. I don't think there's enough money to go around. I was reading Sam Altman's giving out $1.4 trillion worth of commitments to companies. They're not worth $1.4 trillion. Where are they getting this money from? I think Sam Altman is just running up the bill, getting crazy value by talking out of his ass. They have a product. They have some, but it's not worth nearly what they're saying. And they don't care because they get paid out on it. They're going to go public one day. And they're all going to cash out and sell all their shares right off to the sunset. And then it's going to find no value. I'm just telling you, NVIDIA makes me sick. They come out and announce a deal with PayPal, Palantir. They announced a deal with Nokia. What the hell? Did I miss something? They announced a $1 billion investment into Nokia. $1 billion. Guys, they don't have the money. NVIDIA has no money. No cash. What are you investing? And how and when and why? And why is Nokia going up 20% off of a bullshit ass partnership that I don't agree with? Just don't. You know why I don't agree with AI and what the announcements are? Because they had this summit, they start talking about it. I'm going to tell you why I don't agree with it. Because somewhere in there, hold on. What you think about this administration constantly just saying they're making deals, boosting AI, while the underlying deals are not really there. That's my point, Christy. 6-1 Blue Jays? God, it's so gross. Justin Bieber must be happy. Justin Bieber looking like a damn fiend. Anyway, this is why I don't believe in OpenAI or just AI in general or NVIDIA, what they're doing. Because somewhere out here, companies are making real decisions. You think Amazon's playing ball? Amazon's cutting 14,000 jobs, guys. And then they're going to try to get to 30,000 jobs cut. You're cutting 30,000 jobs? I thought this was the biggest time to be alive. We need to expand. Or we're cutting them because we're going to replace them with robots. I love that one. Just remember, who's going to put the oil in those robots? Makes me laugh. I don't trust companies like PayPal. I don't trust companies like Nokia. I don't trust those companies to make announcements that they're partnering up with OpenAI. Like, I don't. You'll never get me to believe in it. I'm almost like Ryan Cohen in a sense where he's like, you know what? Emerging technologies, I won't invest in them. And the reason why you don't invest in emerging technologies, I'm going to tell you why you don't invest in it. First, whenever somebody says they're the next something, you shouldn't be buying the next anything. You should just buy the one thing that is the real thing, right? But the reason why you don't want to buy them is because a lot of these companies are just maxing out debt, and they're playing the short game. They're not playing the long game. They're not here for tomorrow. They're here for now. They're here for the biggest bang and the biggest buck that you can get. And the way they do that, like, let's say you owned a company. Check this out. This is the equivalent of what AI and the companies are doing right now. This is my biggest thing I can think of. If you owned, let's just say you owned what do you do? A gardening service. and you tell all of your clients or potential clients, I'm going to do a buy one, get one free. You can buy 1 year of gardening service now, and I will give you the second year free. And you say, what the hell? What's the catch? There's no catch. I'm giving you a buy one, get one free. BOGO. Buy one, get one. And you go, wait a minute, I'm getting, what? This guy's serious? Now, in some people's minds, they're going to say, well, we can get you to renew in 2 years. We might lose you, but we might get a bulk of it and renew it. Layered growth. They might get them to renew, and maybe they love the first deal. Maybe you've done such a great job. You built such a rapport. They're going to like you. Yeah, you might bank on that dollar 3 years from now. But right now, we're getting bonuses. We're getting cars. We're going on trips with all that money that I'm generating right now. Can't offer another buy one, get one free, or else I'm doing free work the rest of my life. But I want to get it now. So what a lot of these companies are doing, they're offering up 27%. Did you even hear the number, Sam Altman? You're offering up 27% of your company to Microsoft now? I mean, is that not wild? It's because you're giving it all away right now. You want to cash out now and run to the hills, and it doesn't matter. You paid for it. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great for the people that are there now. It's not going to be great for the people that are there 2 years from now. That was my point with the analogy. 2 years from now, it's going to be stress. It's going to be hard because you're going to try to keep up with numbers and salaries that you can't keep up with. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. You think people are fools. Jensen Hung is selling every single share he owns without throwing up red flags to investors. Oh, I'm slated to sell these shares. I'm okay. I'm supposed to make $2 billion a year. No. Nobody is. That's an untouchable number. When your CEO of your company, the richest company in the world, CEO, when that CEO has more cash in his bank account than your company has, we've got problems. Jensen Hung has more cash in his checking account than NVIDIA has as a company. We have problems, people. And all of it is just smoke and mirrors. You can get influenced really quick. Man, it's going to really happen. All right. We are going to look at 2 things tonight, 3 things. I don't know. It's the busiest week of your life this week. Earnings-wise, all of the big boys this week, right? Apple, Microsoft, I believe, maybe even Google, but let me see. Microsoft, Meta, Google, yep. Apple, Amazon, Apple, yeah. They're all doing their earnings this week. Massive week for earnings and for the market. Market's going to hit all-time highs. Everyone's going to hit some number that they made up. It's going to be great. Eli Lilly, same thing. Roblox, oh, God. CVS, I'll pay attention to, and Carvana, my favorite. Bed Bath & Beyond just had their earnings on Monday. But tomorrow's a big day for the market, so pay attention, okay? It's just business. I'm going to read some more, and I'll get to you right now. And I'll answer some questions. Only thing I remember about Nokia was playing Snake on the little phones. Yeah, you were playing the Snake game on your Razor? On your Nokia Razor? How does the round tripping play into that play? Let me tell you. So many red flags are going up right now on Wall Street. Everyone's concerned about circular finance, and so they're trying to use a third party to do it. They're trying to use OpenAI, And so they're trying to shy away from Nvidia making announcements to OpenAI making announcements, but even then that's not gonna come out to play. You see, what you do is you use a private company to make announcements, and then they go public, they sell off, they're trash, they can't fulfill, go bankrupt, sell off assets, carve it out, rinse and repeat. They're doing it right now with, if you're looking, they're doing it right now with CoreWeave. Core Scientific is not playing part, doesn't want any part of this. CoreWeave has to expand to keep up with the Joneses, and CoreWeave doesn't have the business to do it. Nvidia comes out and says they have commitments of over $26 billion worth of sales, $26 billion in Blackwell chips, and all I can tell you is this: so that's not like some magnificent number. They came out with this new number to say we have $26 billion of backlog. Okay. For 2026? Because for 2025, you already said you had 35 billion, but still, even that number's dwarfed. Guys, when we're worth $4.5 trillion, $5 trillion, we have problems. When your cash on hand is $10 billion, we have problems. And we work, yeah. I asked ChatGPT about the companies with the most likely to cook their books, and it gave me Palantir. Complex contracts, software revenue, recommendation skills. There we go. A lot of I read the post that you put. Hi from Oregon. Thank you, Brent. Appreciate it. I think we'll see 25 Bitcoin cut tomorrow. Yes, we will, Dandy. We will, but that's already priced in. Marantz, you called Apple going up. Yeah. Mag 7. Let's go look at them. Apple was going to go up because of the new phone. That's what was going to happen, and there you go. All the way to 269. God, I used to have this at 124. It's okay. I'm happy to have GameStop at 23. More than this. I don't want it. I don't want any of these investments. Nvidia 201, 203. God, this is crazy. What in the hell? 207. Yeah, Jensen Hung had a whole thing today. My God, $6 above the floor. Oh man, what is that? $6 on that. It's for every dollar is 25 basically. So they're at 150 billion. Wow, they're $5 trillion market cap right now. $5 trillion market cap. Wow, where have I been? I've been asleep at the wheel. This is crazy. Oh man, was I right on Costco or what? God, I'm so good at this. I'm sorry, I'm just so good at this. Oh man. So amazing, bros. Can't explain it. Just so amazing. All right, well, this market's stupid. That's all I can tell you. The market is stupid, guys. Look at this thing. 687, just out to lunch. What in the hell are we doing? This is wild times. Wild times to be alive. 688. Yeah. Yeah, interest rates are going to get announced and they're going to crash and they're going to go, oh my God. Market's going to go hit 700 points. Get out of here. This is stupid. No amount of earnings can tell you that's the number. No amount of earnings. All right. I'm going to answer some more questions in the chat and then I'm going to get up out of here because I'm disgusted right now. The whole market going crazy and GameStop's flat. It's so stupid. Okay, anyway. Let me go up. Let me go read what I wrote here. It said, Marantz, and this is coming from Ryan Brown. Marantz, what are your thoughts on BRK getting a sell rating? I feel like something happened behind the scenes last year when it dropped 99% out of nowhere, definitely related to the GameStop somehow. Yeah, I did see that long time ago. I don't know what it's related to, but there was an error of some kind where the market crashed that stock for like a split second. But here's the thing. Berkshire Hathaway got a sell rating. finally. And getting a sell rating after you've dropped 100,000 a share doesn't prove anything to me. Their concern is Warren Buffett's not in charge anymore, and you've always given them a Warren Buffett premium. It won't exist because he's retiring, but they have the most cash in the game. If they're smart, they can compound that cash to, $1 trillion over time. They don't have to do anything. I wouldn't worry about it at all. I would just tell you that it's pretty funny they get a sell rating and this market just goes out of control. Guys, the iceberg is tipping over. This market is not where it's supposed to be. So if you think it's going to keep going 750 or whatever the hell it's going to get to, I don't know. I'm sitting here in suspense. I think this is going to be catastrophic. That market does not deserve to be that high. There's no way. Market crash forecast, which is imminent. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable what I'm watching. Yo, damn Dodgers, yo. I have the game. I could watch it, but I'm gonna play 3 songs. Wow, I have 3 songs queued up. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Let me see what I got. Let me go see the Dodger. I have YouTube TV. I support my. See what it says here. I gotta mute that. There we go. They're losing. What the hell is going on here? There's some stat on there. Show me the pitcher stat. I don't care about that. Anyway, it'll catch up right now. I'm gonna watch it live. There we go. So Mookie Betts striking out. He's up to bat right now. I don't know. Okay, back to you guys though. I'll get to it. There it is. What in the hell? Did it say 8-1? No way. Oh, 6-1. Oh, but Mookie got the hit. Bottom of the 8th. It's never over. From my Dodgers. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. You just found out what happened today? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I got you. He said, "Make America great again," because they are trying to sell chips made in the U.S. Oh, okay. Yeah, forget that fool, man. I don't like Jensen Hung. I never will. What do you think about the White House reposting GameStop? I don't. Nor do I care. I just think it's awesome that we're on somebody's radar. I don't know what to type. Minty Fresh Turds. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Man, these guys are sponsoring the show as we speak. But yeah, that's funny. I don't know what to type. The thing is, when you super chat, I got to read it. So then it's like, that's funny. You have me reading some dumb stuff. They're going to be first company to hit 5 trillion. They already did. Why is Trump admin not doing anything about this? They didn't start it, but they will get hung. Yep, absolutely they will. D. Hendricks, you got to know you're a lame duck presidency right now. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit. There's nothing that can happen here. This administration is being run off of pride, not long term. Right? We just talked about that. Like, you want to work somewhere, you want to do something, you want the long term out view. You want things that you're doing today to make a material effect for the future. I've always said this. What's the difference between, you and me? It's probably like this much, right? Like we're really close today. But take those angles. In 10 years from now, how far apart are we? I'm just working harder. That's just the way it goes down. And that could be you. That could be everybody. That could be Ryan Cohen. Those little moves. Fed interest rate decision is tomorrow. Yes, of course. The Fed will have their minutes tomorrow, and we'll know exactly what we're doing. Warren Buffett standing on the sidelines is all I need to know. There you go. Without a doubt. I definitely agree. The '08 crash took off after a second rate cut that came in late October. I don't think this scenario will repeat tomorrow, though. Thanks for bringing it up, though, Dan. Why not? Ryan's interview on TBPN, whatever, shows 7.k views. I thought it was higher. Nobody wanted to watch those guys. They were boring as shit, bro. I mean, they have no following either. So, no. Makes me type words to send. If I were to do Ryan on the show, it'd be massive. Ryan on this show would be massive. Oh, God. They would open up the floodgates. When the time comes, what do you do with your partial profits nearing 100K and no debt? Like me, personally? What am I going to do? Hold on. Let me think. He's proud of you and you know it. Yeah, thank you. S&P blow off the top in 7,500, then a major correction. Yeah. So what would I do like when I sell? Well, let's just talk that out for a second. I don't mind talking it out with you guys as I watch the Dodger game. It was cool. By the way, Will Smith up to bat hits into a double play. What a snake. What a snake. Absolutely the end of the eighth. Oh, God. Blue Jays coming up with 10 hits. 6 runs, 6-1, top of the ninth. Gross. Anyway. When the stock hits, I will tell you the amount I wanted to hit, by the way. I will tell you. I have no problem telling you. I'm not afraid of you guys. Divided by $220. When it hits, hold on. And then it'll be this much. When it hits $220, and it will. Oh, yeah. No, I even have more than that. I'm at like 26 right now. But yeah. Yeah, I got more than that. And I have more than that. But it's okay. When it hits $220 a share, the stock, I will sell 20 shares a month for the rest of my life. There you go. True story. Because 100 months, I have 100 months worth of shares essentially at that point. And 100 months, I mean, how many years is that? Like 9 more years? Yeah, bros. I'll be retired. I can live off of that. Just chill. Oh, yeah. That's going to be me. When it hits 220, bros. Okay? Deuces. All right. I got to get going. I'm still covering some of this stuff. I'm still reading stuff. Thank you so much, though. Yeah, I've been working, Colin. I've been trying to get there. Market's at all-time high. But buying the power dollar, yeah, $20. Yeah, no, see, I'm just going to keep buying. Who needs the World Series? Marantz is live. There you go, Danny. Who needs the World Series? Damn Dodgers are down 6-1. Who needs that shit? No one needs to watch that. Anyway, appreciate you guys so much. I got to play these songs on the way out the door. I hope you guys like them. They're different. But hey. Oh, let's see. I don't know because somebody sent me this song. They said I would like it. Okay, let's try it.
Wall Street, we're coming. Wall Street, we're coming. Ash in the sky, red band tight, street lights hum, end of the night. They built their towers, we built the pain. Now cracks run deep through the money vein. They shorted our hope, we shorted their chains. The world's on fire, but the cold remains. Wall Street whispers, shaking hands. We light the fuse, watch it all disband. You bet the house, we bet our rent. You got power, we've got intent. Your spreadsheets cry, our memes ignite. Welcome to the afterlife. Oh Kenny, oh sweet Kenny, counting ghosts, how many? We're still here, broke but grinning. Guess who's still not dead? We fall, we bleed, we rise from the floor. You call it madness, we call it war. Roaring kitty. it a mean, we called it divine. Bananas and chaos, that's the sign. We dance on losses, toast to pain. Buy the dip, then do it again.
Yeah, the reason why I don't like this song is because they put it to GME STOP, the GameStop GME on Sol. And everybody keeps saying they're gonna invest into Sol, this fucking crypto coin that I can't stand. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that shit, bro. Okay? And don't ever send me those songs again. I don't play that bullshit. The best song of the night.
Welcome to my rants, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to my rants. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to my rants. 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 Welcome to my.
Yeah, so that's the best song. Thanks. No, true story about the song I'm going to play next, okay? I want to tell you about it. We got Dante Bichette out. Don't worry about it. So there's this viral trend going around. It's actually a blessing. Viral trend is going around on TikTok about a song in Portuguese that nobody knows the words to, but that when people that know the words, they're like, it's from 1982, the year I was born. Cool. But the song is fire, bro. I don't know the words, and I don't pretend to know what they mean. But somebody told me what they mean. It's pretty... But the song's fire. So, I've been listening to it all week. Look, I'm watching the Dodger game, okay? It's bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Man on third now, because this pitcher is crumbling under pressure. Oh, my God, it's so bad. So his name's Verland. I don't even know what he's all about.
Took strike three, called his first time.
So,
if the choice is Kike Hernandez to center field instead of Andy Paez, Call may find himself in the lineup.
that's a ball again.
2-1. So there's
2-1.
ways if you're wondering what could happen.
Oh, yeah.
Base runner at second. He could see
Bottom
the
of the
grip
ninth,
glove.
2
That's
outs.
one way you can relay
Dodgers
that
are down.
sign. Or location.
6-2.
Perfectly legal to relay signs on the field. Line drive left field. Miles
It's out.
puts
Game's
it
over.
away. And the Blue Jays have tied this series up.
Thank God.
After the gut
Thank God it's over. Okay, good. Now I can do the rest of my night. I can go figure out. I'm going to do some laundry. Okay. Well, you guys have fun. Thank you. Thank you. See, somebody knew. Somebody knows a good tune. There we go. Final DD of the night, Sergio. My final DD of the night is I like this song. Hope you guys like it too.
If this world were mine, hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. It's a fire, do you dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya. Nah. In this world, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. Oh, worried. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give these nobodies no sympathy. I take away the pain, I give you everything. I just wanna see you win, wanna see if this world it go in when you out, ride it, do it real slow. Slide, baby, you a star, strike. Oh, when you with me, everything goes. Come and put that on my titty, so. Rari, red crown, stack, wrist, stay.